We got a great show for you today. As a matter of fact, High Pitch Eric and KC went to Minneapolis this weekend.
KC came in Carson.
I know. So it was horrible.
Ruined his weekend.
Imagine running around with that guy for a whole weekend. High Pitch.
Horrible.
Hey,
Did you enjoy your trip?
yeah, I had a great time, man.
Casey said it was just like everywhere he went, it was High Pitch Eric.
Yeah, you could never get away from him.
We had a great time. We went out drinking to the bars, and I always tried to pick a girl. All the girls we tried to talk to, they turned their backs.
High Pitch Eric is like all the weirdos who are hardcore fans of the show. We have some weirdo, like, High Pitch Eric, and High Pitch is just a weird guy. And like Craig was saying, ever since he's been doing impressions on the show, High Pitch is now riding him.
Oh, no.
And High Pitch at first sucks you in. Like Craig said, you got a really nice email from him, right?
I got this really nice email. He said some really nice things. Said, hey, man, I just want to say I really support you. I think you're doing a great job. I was like, wow, that was really touching. So I wrote back and said, hey, thank you. I really do appreciate that. And, I'm sure I'll meet you someday. And he wrote back and said, well, how about right now? Bring me up to the studio. And I was like, well, hold on a second.
Bring me up to the studio. I got to get in Jackie's chair. I can do the job. Let me sit there and...
Because I have the voice.
Yeah, you got the voice all right.
Howard,
you got one impression.
This voice has been in my head for the past weekend. when I went to sleep on Saturday night, his voice was still in my head.
See, Casey had to take one of our listeners. We have this great prize to give away. You get to go to the Final Four, right?
Yeah, it was an awesome trip.
Yeah, awesome trip to what, Minneapolis or something?
Minneapolis, right.
Right, and it was a weekend trip, so I had to give it away on the air, so I gave it to High Pitch Eric just to bust Casey's balls.
Oh, we had a great time together.
Oh, well, you had a great time. I don't know what Casey...
What happened?
I know everything, way too much about High Pitch Eric.
Let me take a commercial break. I want to hear all this.
Because they even got on the plane together. They were together forever.
Yeah, the whole time.
From Friday on.
I sat next to High Pitch Eric on the plane.
How bad does he smell?
His breath.
So bad. Did you say anything to him?
We were waiting to get on the plane, and I was sitting 3 seats away from him in one of those waiting things.
It makes you woozy.
I couldn't take it. I kept getting up and going to the bathroom, It was so bad.
Just to breathe fresh air?
Yes. The bathroom smelled better.
Did you get a headache?
Oh, my... Howard, it made me sick.
High Pitch, you know how your gums bleed every time you, they just start bleeding?
Yeah.
It's called oral hygiene. Why don't you go to a dentist and ask him how to brush your teeth and how to take care of your mouth?
And get your gums taken care of.
So that as repulsive as you look, I mean, at least your smell coming out of your mouth wouldn't be so bad.
I do brush my teeth now all the time.
But you're not you're not massaging your gums.
Well,
I do brush my teeth.
No, he said I do brush my teeth now all the time.
Yeah,
he
didn't brush his teeth
in the
until you
last
told him.
week.
Yeah. Last week. Was he drinking and eating? And
yeah, he first of all, Eric doesn't like to pay for stuff, so he gets whatever he can free. So
how does he do that?
On the plane, he drinks about 7 cups of coffee, and which I later found out, Eric drinks about 15 cups of coffee a day.
Which makes your breath smell even worse.
Right.
Right. If I don't have caffeine, I get very bad headache.
He ate 3 lunches on the plane.
Oh, you're so fat. How much you weigh? Be honest.
That's 3-something.
You're 300-something.
How do you
He's
get
obese.
3 lunches?
He bothers the stewardess and asks for more.
He bothers her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, excuse me.
Yeah. And the whole
do you
plane,
think I can have another lunch? Big fat.
He asked this woman next to him for her cookies because she wasn't going to eat them.
Oh, she gave them to me.
Are you in coach?
Yeah.
Oh.
Howard, don't you think people just think he's retarded and they give him stuff?
Yeah. Because he looks retarded.
Well, some people knew who we were.
And he sounds retarded.
I do an impression of Eric, like Casey said, he had to take Eric, up to get popcorn and stuff at one point. And I said, imagine taking that guy for popcorn, because this is what it looks like. It looks like this.
This is good.
And the eyes roll into the head.
Looks like a hospital
Yeah,
field trip.
like he's retarded. All right, tell you what. I'll put you on hold, Eric, and we'll find out about your exciting visit to Minneapolis.
I'll tell you all about it, man. It's so much
I
stuff.
can't wait to hear. Do you have tape?
I got some tape, yeah, but it doesn't sound that good, but I'll let you listen.
All right. He's got audio tape, too. He tapes some stuff. All right.
Eric thought I had a Walkman the whole time, but I was taping him. He didn't even
You
know
were
it.
wearing a wire.
Oh, he's thrilled. He doesn't care. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, am I tired from this time change. Oh, we'll be back. All right, here's what we did as an April Fool's joke. We said to Casey, one of our producers, you know Casey, I said, hey, this is great. One of our sponsors wants to give a trip to the Final Four. You get to go to Minneapolis. We fly you there. One of the listeners will get to go with Casey. Casey said, I'm there. I'll take one of the listeners with me to Minneapolis on a plane. So guess who we gave the trip to? High Pitch Eric, just to drive him crazy. Let's bring in High Pitch right now in KC and hear about their weekend together.
Why would you torture the guy?
It was great. Wait till you hear this. First of all, High Pitch Eric is big and fat and annoying and smelly. And Casey had to sit next to him on the plane.
They stuff him into a coach seat.
He's so annoying with that voice and that face and staring.
But really, that's like, you know, those little coach seats, and baby Huey is sitting there next to him.
There's High Pitch right now. There he is, superstar High Pitch Eric. Look at the size of him. Like a big baby Huey.
You know he doesn't fit in those seats.
What is it, Gary? Why are you looking? You just disgusted by him? Yeah. Everyone is disgusted by High Pitch Eric.
Again, he just doesn't know when to stop. So he called here yesterday every half hour to thank me for sending him on the trip. And people are like, do you want to take a message from High Pitch Eric? And I go, what do you think?
Yeah.
You know, it's every half hour. It's 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30. And it's like, all right already.
Why, Eric? What is your problem?
No, just to thank him for the trip.
Go get a life.
You have no life, do you? Be honest. I mean, take me into your world. You have no life.
You're not working, right?
No, I'm
long-
always home on the computer.
So was that like a year now without working, or was it longer?
I think a year.
Seems like a good life, though. I mean, he doesn't have to work.
And he's not starving. He's not
certainly not starving.
Are you job hunting?
He's huge.
No, not yet.
I know everything about High Pitch Eric. I can tell you about his day.
So how bad was it sitting next to him on the plane, first of all?
The breath is the worst. That's
Right.
the worst part. And I told you.
Well, you know what?
right?
I can even see like his gums are always like. I think your gum is bleeding right now. I see some blood on your tooth.
It's not.
No, but they're really sensitive, and they're like balloons. His gums.
Yeah.
You know, they're all puffed up and stuff.
Yeah. Do you know how to brush your teeth? Do you know how to maintain an oral hygiene?
Yeah.
If you go to the dentist, they teach you to massage your gums.
Yeah, they show me how to brush my teeth.
Yeah.
I know they showed you, but do you do it?
Yeah.
And Casey tells me when you were on the plane, you ordered 3 meals.
Yeah.
You're proud of that?
No, I was starving. I was starving.
How much do you weigh now?
At 305. I'm not
Are you
sure.
embarrassed by your weight? Do you want to lose some weight?
Well, actually, I just joined the gym the other day.
You did?
Yeah, New York Sports Club.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't work, why not work out all day? Do something constructive rather than call here every half hour. It's pathetic. Are you lonely? Is that it?
Oh yes.
I'm lonely if I can get a girlfriend.
I know, but I don't think you're going to get a girlfriend. No offense.
Howard, can I take you through High Pitch Eric's day?
Yeah.
Okay, so what he does is he drinks coffee about 15 cups a day.
Why do you do that?
Because I stay up the whole night on the computer.
So why don't you take a nap in the afternoon?
I do take a nap after 11 o'clock, after your show is over.
Yeah.
He takes a nap for 2 hours, and then he gets up and starts calling people.
Yeah.
So he sleeps 2 hours a day.
No,
Yes.
come on.
No, I do.
Well, maybe that's why you eat so much. Your body's completely out of whack. You're tired, and in order to stay up, you're eating, and you're up an inordinate amount of hours.
Like if I was home, I would brew a pot of coffee at 8 o'clock at night, stay up all night till 11 o'clock the next day.
Chatting on the computer. And that doesn't get tiring to you. It doesn't get boring to you.
No, see, Howard, he has a little TV on his desk where the computer is, so he can watch TV while he's chatting. And also, he has a refrigerator underneath his desk with ho-hos and
soda, Gatorade, and...
So you never have to move.
Right.
He doesn't have to turn his back to see TV.
That's sad. That's sad. You don't care about your physical appearance?
No, I do, but, you know, I'm going to start working out.
Were you ever a thin guy?
I was a thin guy.
Were you better looking at that point, or it doesn't help?
No, I was a very thin guy when I was a lot younger.
But he has the same face.
Why don't you get a hobby? Yeah, why don't you get a hobby like bodybuilding or something, where you could be in the gym, maybe run and get healthy? Maybe that would help you get a girl.
Well, I'm going to start my first workout today in the gym.
Yeah.
Maybe if he got muscles.
Yeah. Because you're huge. You're just obese, and your gums and your breath. How bad is the breath on a scale of 1 to 10?
It's a 10 because he drinks so much coffee.
Yeah.
And
then he's constantly talking. He doesn't shut up. Do you get dizzy? Do you get a headache when he talks to you?
I told you when I went to sleep on Saturday night, I heard his voice. I kept hearing it.
Yeah.
I wanted it to leave. And also, you ever notice when he pronounces the C's? It's like he's got like a clog.
Yeah.
He's got a clog in his throat. When you say something starts with a C.
Like what?
What do you drink in the morning?
Coffee.
See, isn't it gross?
Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah, you're right.
I got obsessed on it all weekend. I'm like, he's going to pronounce a C again.
Oh, coffee.
Also, he does have some hobbies, Howard.
His teeth look red, like your gums have been bleeding again.
No.
I see a redness.
I brushed them twice this
Let me
morning.
see. Go like this. Yeah, you're bleeding right now. Your gums are bleeding.
I brushed them twice this morning.
Look at this. Go ahead. Do that again and show Robin.
Ooh.
Look.
Yes, he is. He's bleeding.
He's bleeding.
I am?
Yeah. You see, like my doctor, Dr. Kaufman, the greatest dentist that ever lived. I have high intelligence. You don't. He took me into the chair, and he says, listen, you don't know how to brush your teeth properly. And he showed me a system by at night when I'm watching television. For 10 minutes, I massage my gums, and it has made all the difference in the world. I have fabulous breath. You don't smell bad breath on me, do you? No. I mean, occasionally when I'm hungry or something, I might you catch a whiff.
But there's a reason for it.
There's a reason.
It's not stinking all the time.
Yeah, you stink.
Plus, I smoke a lot of cigarettes, too.
Yeah, of course. You smell. Now, Casey wanted to bring us into this world. Now, poor Casey got to go to Minneapolis. That was the good news, to see the NCAA, but he had to sit with high-pitch Eric. And, I mean, was the whole weekend with him?
I hope, it was. We went out, we went to bars, Eric was hitting on girls.
And Casey says he doesn't shut up. It's like, so Casey, this is going to be hard for you to hear, so you got to really concentrate and listen.
It wasn't that bad.
But Casey did something smart. He took one of those little handheld cassette recorders with him.
Okay.
And what you really whether you hear the words or not, it's just Eric is constantly talking.
It's like a drone.
But you know what was cool yesterday? I was listening to the show.
Yeah.
When that baby was crying on the plane.
Yeah. That annoyed you?
No, that annoyed me. I mean, but it was funny.
Yeah. That was funny for you?
Yeah, I found out why the baby was crying.
So, Howard, you have some tapes right there? The first one is we get off the plane, and Eric's talking about K-Rock DJs.
Okay.
You have that one?
Yeah, okay, here we go.
I call Kane every day on the radio.
Can you understand this?
Yeah.
I call Kane every day on the radio. Kane is our nighttime guy.
Yeah, every day.
Who's like a really good-looking guy, by the way, which I think is relevant because Eric really likes calling good-looking guys, right?
No. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You're attracted to men sometimes?
No.
All right.
Why do you call Kane every night?
Just to say hello to him and bullshit thing.
That's pretty gay, don't you think?
Well, Kane's a cool guy to talk to on radio. He's funny, And I spoke to him, and he, Cabby told him I wanted a trip to Minneapolis. And Kane said he was going to be in Minneapolis. And I said, well, what if we bump into each other in Minneapolis? Kane said he'll walk the other way. I said, not if I find you first.
Why do you have a crush on Kane?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've liked it ever since he came to K-Rock. So there's a few guys at K-Rock I like very much.
Who's that?
Kane, Brooker, and Wilfred Douglas.
You like all those guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
You call them too?
I called on the phone. Like when Cabby works on Sunday nights and Monday mornings, I called up to say hello to him.
You like Cabby too?
Yeah, Cabby's cool. That's why I bleach my hair, and if he wants blonde.
Now Eric's thinking of bleaching his hair blonde like Cabby.
Like Cabby. He's going to emulate
Yeah,
Cabby.
yeah. Emulate Cabby.
Where are you? Is this after the plane flight?
This is we're in the car going to the hotel right here.
Okay.
Because Cabby bleaches his hair, you're going to...
And Kane has blonde hair, too.
Imagine high-pitch Eric with blonde hair. And he's so fat and disgusting. Why bother trying to look good with your hair? That ain't going to help. Dude, lose 150 pounds. Then dye your hair.
I know, but I'm going to do my hair like at the end of the month.
You could say whatever you want. He's going to do what
He's just going to do what he wants.
That means you should have...
You know why? Because dyeing your hair is easy. You can just sit in a chair. Anything that involves sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do it for the summertime. And the winter, go back to my natural color. So I'm going to get blonde hair.
Didn't that drive you nuts?
Yeah. What is it? You have a problem?
No. No.
It's C's and K's.
C and K. High pitch, you got a lot going on, bro. You ever sought out professional help?
No.
No?
Where would you start?
I don't know.
I don't know where you'd start.
Which profession would you start with?
I love Eric, but he is an annoying guy.
Thank you.
You know what, Howard? In a way, I almost brought it on myself because at the end, I was kind of asking him stuff. I brought it on myself.
You're interviewing him.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, he would just keep talking, and then I would. I don't know why, but I would ask him questions. I wanted to know.
Right.
I got a lot.
What do you know about him?
Okay, well, let me tell you. I took some notes down. Okay.
Yeah.
Passover's coming up. So,
is Eric Jewish?
Yeah, I'm Jewish.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Passover entails Eric on Passover. He eats a whole jar of gefilte fish and a few boxes of matzah and sits in his apartment all
With
day.
extra butter on the matzah.
Do you have any family? Do you have anybody to talk to on
Or
Passover?
go to Passover dinner?
I got family, but, I'm too lazy to go out of the house. I mean, my parents live in the city. I live in Queens.
Do they pay your bills?
Well, I pay my phone and cable.
Yeah.
With what?
When I do appearances.
Which is how often?
No. I know what it is. He collects unemployment each month, which is
From
about
who?
it's about $200 each month.
Yeah.
And or every week or something like that, and that's what you use to pay, right?
Yeah.
You get $200 a week for doing nothing.
Yeah.
And how long does that go on?
That's tax-free, too. That's without taxes.
He's taking my tax money, sitting at home, hanging out on the computer, and then going to the gym.
Wow.
He's already been unemployed for a year. How long does this go on?
Till July.
Hold on a second. Yeah, Ed.
Yeah. I'm up there in Syracuse. Sorry I'm on a car phone, but I think somebody's censoring you in this conversation. There's been a few moments of silence on there, and I think something's wrong with my damn radio, and it's not the first time that it happened.
Are we being bleeped during this conversation?
No bleep, just silence. And it happened the other day with your cabbie conversation, because when you replayed it, it had the same moment of silence in there. It's just dead air.
Well, what could you not want in this conversation?
I don't know.
Don't have any idea. It was just a
Check
moment.
into that, Gary. Call the Syracuse station. Maybe some idiot is doing something. Thank you, Ed.
All right.
All right, we're going to find out.
And on top of him collecting unemployment and doing all that, he's actually maxed out 2 credit cards. And you know what he bought with the credit cards? He bought a waterbed and a jet ski.
A jet ski?
Why would you buy a jet ski? You're 300-something pounds, and where do you go?
Where's the water?
Yeah.
In the ocean.
Don't you have to have a car to attach it to?
Well, my friend has a car.
So you got to buy the trailer also.
He's got one, too.
This guy doesn't have a job, and he's buying jet skis.
That's America. That's why America's great. You make $200 a week. Your parents must be supporting you.
No, my father pays my rent.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, that's not supporting.
To this day. Does he hate you?
No.
I mean, isn't he mad that your son... How old are you now?
I'll be 30.
You're going to be 30 years old, and he has to still pay your rent?
Yeah.
Do you think
mad, right?
you don't think he brags about you to his friends, right? Oh, I got the son who's, I pay his rent and doesn't work. He's been on unemployment for a year.
Do you have other siblings?
Mother, sister.
No. Sibling means
not your sibling.
like a brother or sister?
Sister.
You have a sister?
Yeah.
Is she normal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She has a job. She takes care of herself.
Yeah.
Your parents don't have to pay for her, right?
No.
All right.
Did they ever sit you down, the whole family, and say, "Are you going to do anything with your life?"
No, because I don't listen to them. I do what I want.
But I mean, do they tell you that even though you don't listen? Have they ever had that conversation with you?
They had the conversation, but it doesn't go to my head.
It doesn't.
Hey, wait a second, Howard.
Yes, Sam.
It's Sam Kinison.
Yeah,
Listen,
I know.
I don't mean to bother. I don't mean to intrude, but I just wanted to come back and tell you that we can actually smell your breath down in hell, dude. Come on, man. I mean, it's got to be pretty bad when Jeffrey Dahmer's going, man, does it smell like something died in here?
Howard, Eric has a unique home life. I don't know if he wants to get into that. He was telling me some other stuff.
What is that?
Maybe tell me about...
home life.
What? Tell me.
Give him a hint.
Give him a hint.
Write it down.
Maybe you meant homo life.
I know what Casey wants to say. Write it
Is
down.
it a homo life?
Yeah, well, hold on. Write it down for Eric. He may not want to say this on the air.
Well, let's hear it.
Give us the good stuff.
Give us the good stuff.
We've got secrets.
We gave you a trip.
What?
Hey, you know how you do that lie detector test?
Lie detector test, yeah.
To find out how people are gay?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Don't go into this. I don't even want to know about this. I know about this.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right, so let me tell you about some of his hobbies.
Now I'm really interested.
Hey, I'll tell you a little bit.
It's not even that good. I'm protecting Eric's...
Can I just tell you one more?
Yeah, right.
How can
I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm protecting.
Can I tell you one weird thing about Eric? One of the guys over here, he does overnights from time to time.
Yeah.
And he's telling me that it was 3 o'clock in the morning once, and Eric called on the regular request line and said, "Hey, I'm downstairs. Could you please let me up to use the bathroom?" Like he's here at 3 in the morning.
I know.
But outside.
I was coming from a bar. I had to use the bathroom bad.
He was out looking for men.
There's no other place to find a bathroom except here.
The place you left probably had a bathroom.
Everything was closed.
Yeah. It's a weird life you have, man. Like no job.
This station is like his magnet. He goes home, but inevitably he drifts to here because it's always hanging around in front.
What is it? You just want to be on the air and you want to be famous and stuff?
We're your friends, aren't we?
Well, I have other friends, too.
And all the weather guys are his friends.
Yeah, I mean, this is a weird thing. I mean, okay, so we're at the thing. We went to get some popcorn at the game, right?
Right.
We come back down, and all of a sudden I hear this wail, this scream, and I look up. I thought Eric got hurt. It turns in he ran into Chuck Scarborough from the news.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's holding him up, waiting for me to talk to him. And I see the guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, man.
He wailed? He screamed?
Yeah, he's like, oh!
I said, Casey!
Chuck Scarborough!
Chuck Scarborough. What are you? You got to be gay, boy.
I'm not.
You
I'm
got
not.
to be.
I'm not.
Why are you screaming for Chuck Scarborough? He's just a dumb anchorman. He's a big empty head. What's the matter with you?
Just seen the look on his
you're
guy's
like a
face.
you're like a chick like crowing over a guy. Chuck Scarborough. What did you do? You went up and started annoying Chuck
No,
Scarborough?
I just said hello to him, shook his hand.
Oh.
Does he know who you are?
Probably not.
So not only does Eric call all the K-Rock jocks and everything like that, he calls every weatherman from every channel in New York City.
Why do you do that?
Because just to see if I could become their friends.
Right.
So I had Channel 4. I was there one morning at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
But why do you think these guys you see on TV want to be your friend?
Like, why don't you just get normal friends? Like, not some guy you see on TV.
No, I do have normal friends back at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hang out with them.
He likes everyone, I think, except Sam Champion.
You don't like Sam Champion?
No way.
Why?
No.
What did he do to you?
No, I just don't like him. There's only one guy I like at Channel 4.
No, there's got to be a good story behind that one.
Sam wants to know.
I want to know.
Sam Champion does not know how to do the weather.
He doesn't? You don't think he's a good weatherman?
No, he's not.
Why? I can't detect the difference.
What makes a good weatherman?
What bathroom stall did he reject you from?
Al Roker is a good weatherman?
Oh, he's friends with Al Roker. He
I'm
knows
friends
him.
with Al Roker and this guy Chris Semino from Channel 4.
You're friends with a queen.
Chris.
Say that name again?
Chris Semino.
Wow.
You're friends with him. What do you mean by that? They go out with you?
Oh, no. They invite me up to the station up there at Rockefeller Center.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times have you been up there?
More than a dozen times.
God, this is fascinating to me. I hope it's fascinating to you. I just...
But isn't it fascinating? Because it's not like, it's not like the anchor. It's the weather guy,
Well, because I think the weather guy is the most desperate for fans. So I guess, like, he's... I don't know. I don't get it. Like, why
Are you into Ira Joe Fisher, too, or...?
Does he take your calls?
No, never.
Yeah, I bet he's a prick.
I never tried.
Actually, I bet he's normal. Al Roker takes your phone calls.
Al Roker, Chris Semino. If you call Chris Semino now, he'll take the call.
All weekend I was waiting for him to say stuff.
Does he clam on you when he does that?
No. Sometimes he's like, I was eating one time and I kind of put my shoulder away from him, you know what I mean? So I have to spit on it.
To protect yourself.
Yeah. You know what? There's some other stuff about Eric, too. He has another hobby. He likes to invite cops over to his apartment to take naps.
You look tired.
To watch TV.
I have two friends from the 17th precinct. I don't want to say their names.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I don't think they want you to.
And they come to your house to take naps?
Now I was trying to play a little game called Abner to Lima.
Oh, come on. I got a plunger.
What do you do? These guys come over and they nap in your apartment?
I hang out with them, yeah.
You do?
Because
Where do they nap? In your bed?
No, on the couch.
On the couch.
The cops from the 17th precinct did me a favor.
Jesus. What do you guys spoon? What are you talking about?
What did you say?
Did you guys spoon? What do you do? What are you talking about?
No, we didn't spoon. I massage his feet.
Yeah, what do you do while they're napping?
What are you talking about?
Must be tough. What do you mean by spooning?
You don't know what that means?
It's cuddling.
You know when, like, you put your... Like, the cop has his ass to you, and he's laying down.
And you shake a spoon.
And you press up.
Stop that.
Yeah, and you hold his nuts with a spoon. No, where you just, where you, like, it looks like two spoons, because, like, his tushy is pressing up against your package, and you're, like, leaning up against him.
No.
Sounds good, doesn't it, Eric?
No, that never happened.
But what do you do while they're napping?
He sings a lullaby to the
No,
cop.
I dropped my pants.
Yeah, what do you do?
I go on the computer.
Did you disturb the cops when they're trying to sleep?
No way. No.
Hey, high pitch, can you leave? We're trying to sleep.
That's right. Give us your phone.
Now, he invites them over to have wine, too. And what kind of wine do they like?
Red sangria.
Right, that's what they like.
Sangria.
With roofies.
So if you're trying to get a cop, get some red sangria.
Right. You're going to feel a little drowsy. I love red sangria.
Yeah, you drink a lot of that at night?
I got 2 bottles at home.
Right. What's
Always
that cost? Like
on
$5?
$7, $8.
$7, $8 sangria.
Let me do a body shot.
Is there a cork with that, or no?
Screw top.
Screw top. That's convenient.
Yeah.
That's good wine.
Put the top
Doesn't go bad. Because every time I open the bottle with the corkscrew, I always break the bottle.
You do.
You break the bottle.
You are retarded, aren't you?
No.
You break the bottle.
I think so. And Howard, he's got this thing. He loves TV, right?
Right.
He can tell you the lineup of any day. Eric, what's on Monday?
Depends on what channel. Channel 2?
Channel 2.
8 o'clock King of Queens, 8:30, you got Yes Dear, 9 o'clock, Everybody Loves Raymond.
Right.
10 o'clock, you got Third Watch on NBC.
Why? What's on ABC?
Why'd you switch over?
ABC on Mondays I don't watch.
Right.
Tuesday nights I watch NYPD Blue.
Right.
And
cops. Every cop show.
Wednesdays I watch Law and Order.
Right.
And Friday I watch Law and Order.
And then all through the night you're on your computer and you got TV on. Well, you got Jay Leno and Letterman and.
I don't watch that. I just watch Channel 5 and Channel 11 and just sit on the computer, type all night.
Wow. What a great life.
You know how one thing I can say
What
about
are you going to do when your unemployment runs out and you have to stop all this?
I could always renew.
Oh, you could renew.
How is it? When is the last time you worked? I don't understand. When is the last time you held a job?
Last year.
Last year. What did you do?
Worked for an accounting firm.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you do?
In the mailroom.
Oh, and then you quit? Or they fired you?
They fired me.
They fired you, and for what reason? I can't imagine they'd fire you, a guy like you.
For coming on here.
For what? For coming on the air?
Yeah.
I don't think we had anything to do with it.
You didn't show up at work and you were busy on the air.
Right.
And so they fired you, and that was a year ago, and you just continued to collect $200 a week.
Right.
And then how long can you keep renewing that?
I can renew it back in July if I have to.
What?
What?
I can renew it in July if I have to.
You could?
Yeah.
And how long will that last?
How long did you actually work for?
For 7 years.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And now, so far you'll be on for a year on unemployment, and then you can renew it. So how long can it last?
If I renew in July, I can do another year.
Another year?
Yeah.
So for 2 years.
That's it?
Yeah.
So work for 7 and then take 2 years off.
Yeah.
Wow. And then when it runs out, what will you do? Get another job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do appearances.
Yeah, I know you do.
He's so annoying. Harry, you know, he was calling here every 10 minutes. Like every day. He calls every day. Then he goes on, and then he starts emailing me, like on my AOL.
Yeah.
And I had to say, Eric, if you email me again, I'm going to report you to AOL.
How does he know your AOL?
I don't know.
Because there's a website.
All right, don't even say. I don't know.
I want to know. How does he know? How does he? I mean, you could find out my AOL address.
You can find out a lot of us on the show just by there's a certain way how to do it.
There's a website called Stern Fan Network.
Yeah.
And someone posted everybody's email address from the show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's real scary.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's scary. Had to be one of our ex-interns.
I don't know.
It's the only way they would know.
But there's nothing more annoying than, having to deal with him every day here and then going home and having me email you. You know, like the instant,
What does he say?
Hey, John, how you doing? You know, and it's like, they have nothing to say.
Right.
I'm like, dude, if you email me again, I'm reporting you to AOL.
Right.
You got to understand that the show is the most important thing in Eric's life. That's
this show.
Yeah, he said he would kill for you.
Really?
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
Kill yourself.
Yeah, kill yourself, too.
I've been dead for 9 years, you dick.
I'm not a dick. You're a dick. Because you're 6 feet under.
All right.
Oh, and getting to know this, Howard, at the end, I started asking Eric, he's thinking about doing some stand-up, and he was really funny. Eric, remember some of the jokes you were telling me?
Oh, yeah, about the plane.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell
Let's hear some stand-up. All right, now you're
Maybe
talking.
he does have a talent.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, like when you're at an airport and the airplane is delayed?
Yes.
Like, I could put it on a cape like Superman and fly out. I don't have to be delayed.
Right? He's good.
You know how you drink it? You know how it's normal to drink 8 glasses of water a day?
Yes.
If you drink 1, then you don't have to go to the bathroom at all.
There you go, pal.
Hey, you ever been watching the news and you just want to ride the weatherman?
There you go, Sam.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who's with me?
Hey, Howard, there's one thing I can tell about Eric, man. The guy, he's great at picking up women because he doesn't care. I mean, he'll go up to any woman. It doesn't matter. I got tape of it.
Yeah? Oh, where?
Yeah. It says Eric tries to pick up girls.
Let me see.
Wow.
I mean, he went up to every girl at every bar. He just go up there.
Right,
say,
so he didn't know that you were taping him, so this was not shtick.
Right.
And they could be beautiful or not.
Hi, how are you? How are you? Good, how are you? Good, what's your name? Nicky. I'm Eric. My name is Eric. Eric? Yeah. I'm from New York City. This is my first time in Minneapolis. Just have to say hello to you.
Wow, look at him.
He's making time.
Did you get laid out there?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
That was Eric's plan. You have a tape in front of his plan when he goes out there because he says when you're on the road, you got to get laid.
Yeah, but as soon as the tape recorder's off, it's like, hey, do you have a brother?
He was telling me how he was going to get laid.
What is that, Eric on condoms?
Yeah.
All right,
But, at the airport in Minneapolis on the way home, those two girls I was talking to, I almost got lucky that day.
No, you didn't, Eric. They walked away from you.
It will happen. If I found girls tonight, I'll have to use protection. You have to use protection all the time. Right? You know, disease.
Girls need an order of protection against you. I mean, this is unbelievable.
That's for sure. Absolutely. That's what you have to do when you go away and travel. You have to try and get away.
I was enjoying his stand-up act, quite frankly. Got any more of that?
No, I don't.
That stuff's brilliant.
I'm gonna write some more.
Any sexy weathermen in Minnesota that you called?
No.
No good-looking ones?
No, I watched TV in the hotel room, and I was looking at all the news stations. Those weathermen are boring out there.
Yeah. Well, so the trip going to the NCAA and everything.
We haven't even gotten to the game yet.
Yeah, I mean, how horrible on a scale of 1 to 10 was your whole weekend? I mean, was it horrible?
You know what, the game was awesome.
Because you were really pissed at us for setting you up with Eric.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were busting my balls. I understand that's a show and everything. But you know what? I mean, for one instance, we went out, we had something to eat, right? And Eric was eating chicken wings. And for the whole night, he had the stuff all over his face. You know what I mean? He had it in his mustache, and it was all red and stuff like that.
In fantasy, it was the weatherman.
And actually, I get mad at him. At the game, he keeps interrupting and keeps saying stuff like, it's stuff that it makes no sense at all. And
He's
finally,
not into the game at all.
No, he's not into the game at all. I'm trying to watch it.
Because he's a girl.
And I have one clip. I actually got mad at him.
Right.
It says Casey gets mad. This was at the end. I just couldn't take it anymore.
No, let me hear. If Kane was there, I would love that.
I would love that.
What's with you and Kane?
I don't know.
You're in love with him.
I'm in the middle of watching this game. I mean, it's a great game. And all of a sudden, he's talking about Kane.
He's from Minneapolis.
Shut the f*** up and watch the game. I felt bad after. I apologize after. But.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
No, that's funny.
That's
Shut the F up and watch the game. He's like a little child.
I mean, it's getting down to the final minutes, and he's talking about Kane.
And do you have to feed him during the game?
Yeah, we went up, we got some popcorn, but he doesn't like to pay for stuff.
The popcorn was good.
Yeah, he ate a big tub of popcorn.
This big.
Oh, man. And what happens when he's on the plane and he wants 3 meals? Does he have to...
Oh, my God.
Because I always thought they just give you 1 meal.
No, he asks. He doesn't like to pay for anything, so he drinks about 6 cups of coffee. He bothers the stewardess for 6 cups, and then after he eats...
And is he peeing every minute, like getting up?
Yeah, he's getting up. He's going to the bathroom. He's talking about stuff, and I'm trying to sleep.
Because a lot of waste products must go through that system, you know what I mean? Like Eric's like a big fat sludge machine. You know what I mean? Yeah. And what happens? Like,
and then he starts bothering people next to him when this person wasn't eating their cookies. So he asked this lady for the cookies.
Oh. You can't control the food, huh?
No.
You're out
He's
of
sitting
control.
there eyeing other people's food.
Wow.
Not only is he eating his food, he's
I'm going to try
eyeing
to talk
other people's.
to Jesus tonight. I'm going to try to have a conversation. I'm going to say, why did you take my life? Why did you take my life? I was such a talent, and you let high-pitch Eric continue to live like this.
High-pitch Eric, man. That's some life, huh? Are you a sad person? You seem happy.
No, he's just happy.
I am happy.
You are. You enjoy your life.
Because I enjoy my life, you know. I mean, I'm...
You're realizing all your dreams?
Yeah.
I bet, if you were his parent, you would have given up already.
Yeah, I think I would just give in and pay.
This is it.
I was talking to somebody the other day who's got this kid who is like, I don't know, 35 or something, and he's still paying all the bills for this kid that he has. Like, literally, the kid can't work, pays for the phone bill, pays for everything. The apartment.
At least he doesn't live with him.
Yeah, and the guy's not a rich guy. I mean, he works, he does okay, but,
He could use the money.
Yeah, he's like, when is it going to be over? And he goes, I don't think it's ever going to be over because I keep paying. And, I said, what about tough love? Like, just cut off the kid. And he goes, I don't know. Can't do it.
Because, he can't make it.
Because I'm thinking if one of my kids was a mess like Eric, I would at some point just cut off the money and say, listen,
no, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
Like Eric?
Because I think you're not doing him. I don't think you're doing him a favor.
He can't do it. What's he going to do?
He could work in a mailroom. He could do something. He could do telephone sales.
Like that's fulfilling. Telephone sales?
Yeah, guys will think it's a hot chick on the phone. Hi. I want to go out with you. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
So you had a horrible weekend?
Yeah, besides the game, you know, I mean, accommodations were great. CBS.sportsline.com is awesome. They totally hooked us up. But, you know, Eric's kind of tough to be with sometimes. And not only Eric on the plane, but also, let me give you this tape. This is this baby, all right? Yeah. I'm sitting next to the plane the whole way.
Yeah.
So as soon as I get on the plane, Eric's in one ear, and then this is in the other.
All right.
This is a little black baby crying.
This is going out there.
And are the parents doing anything to quiet?
They're doing nothing.
They could care less. Right.
They had
What?
They had the baby in the seat next to them. They weren't even holding the baby.
Really?
You should have eaten the baby. Put some sauce on it.
Are you going to eat that baby?
Oh, shit. Are you getting that baby? I think the baby was crying about Eric's breath.
Maybe the baby was crying because of my voice.
Oh. Tell me something. When you're pleasuring yourself, which weatherman's face do you see?
Ow. Ow.
Al Roker?
No.
That's going out there. Okay?
Yeah.
Now I have another tape of coming back.
Right.
Listen to this.
Is it the same baby?
No, it's different.
A different baby, but they sound the same.
Is this a white baby or a black baby?
This is a black baby.
Another black baby.
This is a black baby with an afro.
Oh, the whole time.
The whole baby sound the same.
You know,
what about these black people? Did they hold the baby?
No.
They did not.
No, this is a couple that put the baby on the seat next to them.
Yeah.
On the way back home.
Wow. Now, I'm not saying this to be outrageous or anything like that, but, you know, something's got to be done about this. I mean, they got to wear, like, a muzzle or something. I mean, maybe they pay extra for a little room that's soundproof. I mean, people have to deal with this the whole time. Crap factories.
Pacifiers don't even work.
None of the people in the stewardesses or anything say anything to
what are they
couple,
like, you know, what are they
could you do something
They're
about
afraid to say
anything?
anything.
Yeah.
They can't do it.
I think they're afraid to say anything.
I think even the stewardesses realize even the babies know something's wrong.
Well, one of the stewardesses held the baby, and the baby stopped crying for a few minutes.
All right.
Yeah, but then they give it back and it starts crying again.
With your boobs, you could have breastfed the baby, Eric. With your ring-ding breast. Crazy cabbie, you're on the air.
How you doing, sir?
Hey.
Eric's a racist.
Why do you say that?
He called up the Kane show when the whole Angry Black thing went down.
Yeah.
And was using the N-word fluently.
Really?
Is that true? You use the N-word?
Yeah, because I want Crazy Cabby to win this fight.
You do?
What's that got to do with
exactly.
We're trying to fire him up or something?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Well, I'd rather not say.
You'd like to stay in the closet about all that, huh?
Yeah. I'm just rooting for Cabby. Cabby, you need a manager?
No.
Cabby, Jerry Cooney called up and said he don't know anything about training you.
Oh, it's his manager or something. His guy's name is Martin Snow. The guy keeps calling.
Jerry Cooney said he'd come in though and watch you box a little bit and evaluate your skills.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna kill this guy, this Shelley.
Are you going to train him?
What's that?
Are you going to train for this?
No, I've been training all my life for this.
You have.
Yep.
I told
Will you have Cooney evaluate your skills?
Sure, I'll have him evaluate me.
Yeah,
Because I need to know how to bet.
Just bet the big white guy.
Yeah, well, you know, Cabby keeps forwarding me all these emails and stuff about how, you know, Angry Black can't fight and he's a pussy and...
Yep.
Yeah, he's psyching himself up, I think.
Yeah, well, the listeners are psyching him up. He's going to take such a good ass beating.
I'm going to crush Shelley. I'm going to crush him.
Shelley.
That's his name. He's a little girl.
All right. Keep it
you know why I'm going to beat him, Howard?
Why?
Because for hundreds of years, black people and people of race have been fighting against discrimination, and the only reason this guy wants to fight me is because he says I'm gay. And that's why I accepted the challenge, and that's why I'm going to kick his ass.
Kick his ass.
Right.
Yes.
So you use the N-word a lot?
No, not really. Hey, if Cabby can kick his ass, I can kick Shelley's ass, too.
All right.
Eric, you're a disturbing individual. I thought we settled this whole thing last year with a little foot race.
We did.
And it just explodes even bigger.
How many times a night does High Pitch Eric call the
At
Kane
least
show?
3.
3 times.
3 times a night. And, you know, right when he calls, most of the time I hear that, Cabby, and I put him right on hold. And I put him through to Kane because, you know, sometimes we get good phoners out of him.
Right.
But most of the time it's just annoying, incessant babble.
And Kane actually indulges him and talks to him.
Yeah, he does.
Right.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Well, you know.
He's a big fan fan of Kane.
He's a huge fan.
Well, he's sitting at the NCAA and he goes,
I wish Kane was here. That'd be so great. I'm a big fan of Kane because he likes the same food as I do, McDonald's.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, Kane's eating lots of McDonald's.
You and Kane have lots of stuff in common. He's a perfect guy for you. He should sleep over on your couch.
I want to go to Mickey D's or Kane today.
Oh, my God.
I like you eat Mickey D's. Like you find the most fattening goddamn meal on the planet and you eat it. It's unbelievable.
And he doesn't even eat a salad for Mickey D's. He eats the chicken McNuggets.
I eat 40 of those.
Oh.
How many chicken McNuggets meals do you eat?
The 2 20-piece McNuggets. A chocolate shake and large fries.
Wow. That's a meal. You just don't care. You don't care how disgusting you are.
I care, but those McNuggets are good.
God. It's just wrong.
It's just so wrong. It's just salty and fattening. It's all fried.
Eric's wrong.
And big chocolate.
Hey, Kane, if you're listening, let's go to McDonald's for lunch.
Gabagoo.
Yeah, he's got gabagoo in his throat. He goes, McDonald's. I'm a gabagoo. The gabagoo is right in his throat. All right, thank you.
All right, bro.
Crazy Cabbie.
I'm going to smoke Angry Shelley.
Yeah, when you say that, you mean fight.
No, I'm going to smoke him. I'm going to whoop his ass.
He doesn't smoke his pole.
I've been training for 15 years for this, Howard.
Are you attracted to Angry Black at all?
No, he's a small man. Small men don't turn me on.
All right, Cabbie, thank you.
Thank you.
What would be Cabbie's kind of guy?
We're still trying to find out. We know 2 people he's not into. Angry Black and High Pitch Eric.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so High Pitch, congratulations on going to Minneapolis and invading Minneapolis. And
you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah. You had a great time. Why didn't you stay and watch the final game?
What do you mean? We stayed there for the whole time.
No, you didn't. Couldn't he have stayed?
No, there was another. The final game was last night, but I was leaving. I guess
he wants to be with you.
I guess.
CBS.sportsline.com provided the trip.
Yep. And hotwire.com flew us out there.
And Casey thought he was getting a great thing.
Oh, yeah, he was looking forward to his weekend.
I said, no way, we're giving him a good weekend. We're sending High Pitch Eric on that.
I mean, it wasn't that bad, was it?
No, Eric, you're an interesting guy, and I was annoyed at first, but at the end I was just so punch drunk it didn't matter.
Was it the breath that just kept getting to you?
Yeah, I think I was woozy from his breath.
Really?
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't know how to operate at the hotel was the web TV.
You couldn't do that.
No.
That was beyond your reach.
Yeah.
Thank God. All right, listen, we're going to...
Well, all I can say is, it was a wonderful vacation for Casey.
Yeah. I really got rid of a lot of stress.
Yeah. Well, High Pitch, I don't mean to be rough on you, but your life is so fascinating, I just have to delve into it. The craziest thing that I hear about your life is that the cops are sleeping on your couch. I just can't figure that out.
It's very funny to me, too, that he hates Elliot Offen.
Oh, that's what I heard about all weekend, too.
Elliot Offen, his daughter. Well, when are you having them back on?
They're going to do a DNA test. Elliot wants to get that done, so we're going to be doing that.
Eric. Yeah. I'm begging you. I'm reaching up through my grave and I'm handing you a toothbrush. Hey, you know something? You look like Kane. Oh, Jesus.
You want to go to McDonald's with him?
You want to go to McDonald's with Sam?
I'll go with him.
You would. You like him.
Great. Let's go together. Sleep on my couch.
Great. Strictly Dickly.
You want to sleep on his couch?
Oh, yeah. Your ass is sore when you wake up. Don't worry about it.
Jose, you're on the air. What is it?
Yeah, I went to school with this guy. This guy's a mess.
Yeah, what school?
Oh, you're kidding.
Forest Hills High School.
Yeah.
Who are you?
He was in special ed.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Was he really in special ed, Jose?
Huh?
Was he really in special ed?
Oh, yeah. He was on the 4th floor. You know that floor no one goes to? It's
Where's
blocked
the yellow
off.
bus? No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. And he used to always hang out at the 112 precinct.
Never.
With the cops. He was a groupie.
No, I didn't hang out the 112. I hang out the 17
No,
precinct.
you did it at the 112.
What do you wear when the cops come over to your apartment?
Well, like I'm just now.
You are?
An apron.
Do you ever, check yourself in the mirror, make sure you look handsome and stuff for the cops?
No. He's a mess. He looks
And do you
like
get excited when you know they're coming over? Do they call you first?
No.
No, they just drop by?
Yeah.
And you get all excited?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, back when he was in school, was he have a thing for the security officers at school back then?
No, he just walked with a small group of people because there weren't that many special ed students. So he would and they would eat lunch before anybody.
Right, they even had to eat lunch alone.
No, you're a liar.
They don't even let him in the cafeteria.
Right.
Not with everybody else.
Well, it's good. They protect him so they don't get picked on. That's cool. That's a good idea. Thank you, Jose. Yeah, go ahead quickly. This is PLO. Go ahead.
Dude, I am so sick and tired of listening to him.
Shut up.
I'm just tired of you, dude. I lost my my hometown back in Palestine, came here. I work 60, 70 hours a week. I drive 60 miles to work so I can pay for unemployment. Dude, I'm tired of you.
You don't want to pay for him anymore. Yeah, people are annoyed that you collect so much unemployment when you're fully capable of working. Jessica Hahn, you're on the air.
Hi, baby doll. Hey, listen. I would be his friend. I love Crazy Cabby.
No, that's high-pitch Eric.
Yeah, I love him too. But I love high-pitch Eric.
You would be friends with him.
Is that the real?
I don't even know what he looks like.
Is that the real Jessica Hahn?
That is the real Jessica Hahn.
Where is she now?
She's in L.A.
California near Carson. Who is he in love with?
I would love to visit her.
You would? You're in love with
You know
her.
what? I swear on the Bible, this guy, I don't know what he looks like. I know you think he's fat or whatever. I would take him to lunch. He has friends. He talks and babbles because he doesn't have friends. I should know.
Can I visit her?
Can High Pitch come out and visit you?
Of course.
Would you give him your home phone number and your email address so he can...
No.
She's gone from me making a duty to hanging out with a piece of crap.
Sam, every time I hear your voice, I fall more in love.
Oh, hold on a second. We have a weird connection. I don't know. Let me see if I can fix it.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang
that
up
you?
and try again. If you need help,
Hello?
hang up and then dial your operator.
That's weird. Jessica's connection was loose.
Yeah. All right, anyway, High Pitch. It sounds like Jessica wants to establish contact with you. I don't know what happened on that phone call, but you could be the new Sean Penn and Madonna.
Do you think she was really serious?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
I think when she wakes up, she's going to realize she made a terrible mistake.
You think she's still asleep?
I think she's in some form of sleep, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Is she good looking in person?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, she's gorgeous.
Beautiful girl.
Wow.
Look, now you're fantasizing you can get her, right? Just because she says you'd be friends with you, now you think you can have
No,
sex.
if she wants to be friends, I'll be friends with her.
Howard, you know from now on, every conversation is going to start with Jessica Hahn when
I
you
know.
talk to him.
I know. Now it's going to be 50 phone calls here trying to get Jessica Hahn.
Start with Jessica Hahn and end with a weatherman.
Yes, Jessica.
You probably did that deliberately.
No, I didn't. You got disconnected.
No, listen. And every time I hear Sam, oh, my God, it's like field days.
Yeah, Sam's back.
I miss
love
you,
it.
sweetie. I love you.
And you know what I love about this, Sam?
They just want to sit on his lap.
This Sam's controllable, thank God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. And talk about, he shouldn't insult High Pitch, though. He should be nice to him.
So you want to tell me what you're offering High Pitch because
I'm
he's.
telling him that if he comes to L.A., I would take him out to I'd take him to the Ivy, and I'd be his friend, and I'd talk to him about he eats for comfort and to get away from that machine. And he's got friends. He's just lonely because he thinks, he's not intrusive.
All right, well, there it is. If you ever go to L.A.
But how's he going to get in touch
Yeah,
with
I want to
you?
get in touch with her.
But I'm only saying lunch for lunch.
How can he get in touch with you?
Through you guys.
Well, Eric's moving to L.A.
Oh, God.
He's going to move.
All right. Well,
Hey, Dad, you got to buy me an apartment in L.A.
I'll take
Please.
I need my unemployment transferred.
Oh, God, I'm going to be broke.
I want to go to Hollywood.
Oh, shush. I'd make
Hey,
sure
maybe this is just a trap. There's going to be some Palestinians waiting for him on the other side.
You think she's calling from Palestine, huh? All right, thank you, Jessica.
Send them out here, and I'll make them happy.
All right, sweetie, tell Eric and everyone else what you're wearing right now.
Right now, I am totally naked.
Whoa.
I just got out of the
me too.
Are you serious?
I'm totally alone and naked.
Wish
in
I
my
was there.
Bed with beautiful.
With a cop.
No, I wish I was there by
By the way,
myself.
we got cops in common. My whole family are cops.
There you go. So, okay, there's a lot to talk about. Thanks, Jessica.
Okay, love you guys.
All right, Jessica Hahn and Eric, the new couple.
Wow, the power couple.
Eric, who would you
Look
rather
at Eric. He's like dizzy now. He's daydreaming.
I'm swooning.
Eric, who would you rather go out to McDonald's with, Jessica Hahn or Kane? Who would it be?
Kane.
You know.
I think it's Kane, because you know why?
It's
I like Kane. You know what? He's my friend. Who would I go to McDonald's with? I would love to go to McDonald's with.
It's Kane.
No, actually both of them.
No, come on. Who would
You
you
got to
choose
pick
one?
one.
Just one. Jeez. Jessica Hahn.
Yeah,
No, you would know. Come on.
it's
tell
Kane.
the truth.
Because how could you have to think so hard?
Actually, because I'll go with Kane because he likes McDonald's like I do.
See,
You are so friggin' gay.
No, I'm not. I'm
Grease
not.
him up.
I'm not.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, I think this guy is really gay.
You think?
How old are you?
Nick, how old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You're on the money. Your gaydar works.
I have no money?
No, I said you're on the money.
Yes, I know.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
My daughter's 15. All her friends are like consumed with who's gay and who isn't.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
that's like a big thing.
That's the new thing?
Yeah, right. They think I'm gay. Everyone's gay.
They have a chart at school. They have Eric on one side of it.
I want to go to lunch with Kate over Jessica Hahn. Because he really likes McDonald's.
Because Kate won't go with me.
I got secret sauce.
All right, anyway, High Pitch, congratulations on going to Minneapolis. And
Thank you.
It was great hearing about your and Casey's weekend. I could listen for hours.
Oh, it's fascinating.
It's fascinating.
Now it's time to start another foot race.
I guess Casey and I are never going to hang out again like that.
Yeah.
Not unless he gets another trip.
You're going to hang out with him, Casey? Did you like Casey?
Yeah, I love to hang out with him. I wish he was my brother.
You wish he was your brother?
Yes.
Wow.
Your real-life older brother?
Yeah, because I wish I had a brother.
Oh. What, so you could annoy him?
No, I wouldn't annoy him.
Right.
No, I just...
Wow, can you imagine, Casey? He fantasizes about you being his brother. And what would he do as your brother? Would he sleep over your apartment on the couch? Naked?
I would give him my bed and I'll take the couch.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he's your brother. Well, isn't that sweet?
Now, when they were together, did he bother you in your hotel room, Casey?
Yeah, we...
what do you think?
Yeah, we got back from the game. We went out to a couple bars.
Was he drunk?
No, he was okay.
I had a little buzz.
You had a bunch of sangrias?
No, beer.
Beer, yeah.
And, he would hit on every single girl he saw.
Yeah.
And he would make a big...
Did any of them like him?
No, they all ran away. They're all scared. He scares them.
They all turn their backs from me.
He scares them. He really does.
Oh, lose some weight, man.
I know.
You
Get some
think he's
pride.
going to be less scary when he's...
No, but I just want to see what he looks like then.
He goes up and he yells at them.
Right.
You know? I'm Eric from New York.
All right, listen.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened in your hotel room?
Oh, we were down at the bar for a little bit, and he has the paper and he's reading the news stories as I'm eating dinner. You know what I mean? And like the bartender's looking up, people just look weird at him. You know, they think he's joking.
Right.
They think he's not for real.
It's useless. You're thinking this guy doesn't even need a makeover. This guy needs a takeover.
We got to take a break, Sam.
Right. I had a great time with KC.
All right.
I had an awesome time with you, man. You're a good guy.
You too, man.
Casey just goofed on him for 45 minutes. He goes, I had a great time.
Great time.
All right. When we come back, I want to talk to Mark Hamill's in Son of the Beach tonight. You got to watch it. He plays a character called Divine Rod who breaks out of prison. He's almost as entertaining as High Pitch Eric.
Funny you haven't found a place for High Pitch Eric on the show.
On Son of the Beach, I'm working on that. Then he can go out to L.A. and hang out with Jessica Hahn. We'll find Jessica Hahn chopped up in a plastic bag. All right. And we'll be back with a lot more show. But first, I must take a break, Robin. I'm sorry.
It's cold in here.
Yeah, it is cold. Thank you.
Can I hold you?
Go ahead.
Cold and smelly.
Howard Stern's Nationwide Radio Show.